The poem is called The Box, and you'll know the song when we do it.
Once upon a time, in the land of Hushabye, around about the wondrous days of yore, they came across a kind of box, bound up with chains and locked with locks, and labeled, "Kindly do not touch, it's war." A decree was issued round about, all with a flourish and a shout, and a gaily colored mascot tripping lightly on before. Don't fiddle with this deadly box, or break the chains, or pick the locks, and please don't ever play about with war. The children understood. Children happened to be good, and they were just as good around the time of yore. They did not try to pick the locks or break into that deadly box. They never tried to play about with war. Mommies didn't either, sisters, aunts, grannies neither, because they were quiet and sweet and pretty in those wondrous days of yore. Well, very much the same as now. And not the ones to blame, somehow, for opening up that deadly box of war. But someone did. Someone battered in the lid and spilled the insides out across the floor. A kind of bouncy, bumpy ball made up of guns and flags and all the tears and horror and death that comes with war. It bounced right out and went bashing all about, bumping into everything in store. And what was sad and most unfair was that it didn't really seem to care much who it bumped, or why, or what, or for. It bumped the children mainly. And I'll tell you this quite plainly, it bumps them every day, more and more, and leaves them dead, burned, and dying, thousands of them sick and crying. Because when it bumps, it's really sore. Now, there's a way to stop the ball. It isn't difficult at all. All it takes is wisdom, and I'm absolutely sure that we can get it back into the box and bind those chains and lock those locks. But no one seems to want to save the children anymore. Well, that's the way it all appears, because it's been bouncing around for years and years, in spite of all the wisdom whizzed since those wondrous days of yore and the time they came across the box, bound up with chains and locked with locks, and labeled, "Kindly do not touch, it's war."
Where have all the flowers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the flowers gone? Long time ago. Where have all the flowers gone? Gone to flaunt everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? Where have all the young girls gone? Long time passing. Where have all the young girls gone? Long time ago. Where have all the young girls gone? Gone to husbands, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? Where have all the young men gone? Long time passing. Where have all the young men gone? Long time ago. Where have all the young men gone? Gone to soldiers, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? Where have all the soldiers gone? Long time passing. Where have all the soldiers gone? Long time ago. Where have all the soldiers gone? Gone to graveyards, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? Where have all the graveyards gone? Long time past. passing? Where have all the graveyards gone? Such a long, long time ago. Where have all the flowers gone? Gone to flowers, everyone. When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? They'll never learn. Pete Seeger wrote that song.
Who was that?
Pete Seeger.
Pete Seeger.